Kijiji that'll probe
Considering the fact I'm engaged, I don't think my fiance would be too happy.
Yeah, but
So okay, so what if you're single? Would you take a probe if you're single?
No, I wouldn't.
Wait, you don't like the Ford probe?
Yeah, what the fuck? You're confusing me now.
You're talking about the Ford probe.
Yeah, you're talking about sexual stuff.
No,
That's
I'm talking about the Ford probe.
No, you're not.
That's
You
your favorite
were,
car of all
you
time,
switched
right?
it. You were talking about that, then you changed the topic.
That's a big tree. So but your favorite car is the Ford probe.
Yeah.
And what would you do to get a probe? Would you pay a lot of money?
No, I would never. I quit myself.
How much would you pay to get a probe?
Okay, I'm gonna drop it.
I'm just
I'm
curious.
not answering your questions from now on.
Yeah.
No, they probably bend you over, man, to get a fucking probe,
That's
seeing as they're not
disgusting,
cheap.
Rob.
But you would pay, like, how much? Just give me a ballpark figure for how much you would
Probably
pay.
2 or 3 grand, maybe.
You'd pay $3,000 to get probed?
You're a fucking idiot.
To get a probe.
I'm
What are
not
you talking
answering
about right
that.
now?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking
Talking
about
about
a
a
Ford probe.
You're talking about getting probed, isn't getting fucked by a man.
No.
That's what you're talking about.
No. You have a dirty mind.
You do, I think, quite frankly.
No, we're talking. You have a green light.
I know I do.
So-
You're being fucking complicated is what you're
Okay, the Ford probe. Why don't you look on Kijiji or Craigslist? Look on Kijiji or Craigslist and find a probe.
You're disgusting.
Why is that disgusting? You don't want a Ford probe.
Okay, lie, quit videotaping it.
I'm not.
Kurt, I
Yeah,
don't
you
even know
are,
what you're talking
I'm
about.
texting.
You're a tool.
Okay, I can find you a Ford probe.
This
And then
car
you-
has still got lots of life left.
But if this car dies, how much would you pay for a probe?
There's more life in the person that would probably probe you.
Shut up, Mike.
How much, if this car died, how much would you pay for a probe?
I'd probably pay 2 or 3 grand.
So if you had $3,000 to spare, you would get a probe.
That's possible.
And
How
would-
does 50
and
bucks
would
an hour sound?
Amanda drive it for you?
Okay, drop it.
Or would you drive it for
Lie,
her?
shut that off right now.
It is off. I'm texting.
No, you're videotaping. I can tell them.
My thumb's moving, man. What are you talking about?
You're a fucking idiot.
So I'm just curious, like, do you want a probe or not? Because I can find you a probe.
No, I don't. End of conversation. New topic.
I'm gonna buy a Ford probe just so that you're jealous about it. Take that.
It's gonna be a shiny probe too, with a pointy end to it.
Yeah.
How's that idea sound?
Shut up, Mike.
No? You don't want one?
You're really starting to irritate me right now.
I'm just curious about the probe.
And I'm curious why you can't let me shut your mouth for once.
About what? Well, because I did a lot of car shopping recently, and that's where I found the TL. It's on Kijiji.
Oh, okay.
I found the TL on Kijiji. And I saw a lot of probes on Kijiji also when I was looking for the TL. I saw a couple probes for, like, you could get them for under $3,000.
50 bucks an hour, man. You can't go wrong.
I'm not gay, Mike.
Who said anything about being gay?
Oh my god, you guys are just... Never mind.
You have no
I
idea
don't
what we're
want to
talking about right now.
No, I do have a good idea. You want me to get banged by a man.
Why would we want you to get banged by a man?
You're really that fucking clueless, aren't you?
We're talking about the Ford probe, the car.
Yeah, and then you started talking about problems in the context of being fucked by a man.
That's what
No.
you think, maybe, but that's not what we're
That's what
thinking
you're
about.
talking about.
A probe is like an instrument that you could use to probe people with.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, put it up their ass crack.
Well, you could probe up an ass if you
Okay,
wanted.
stop.
But we're
stop.
talking about the Ford probe, not up the ass. The Ford probe,
Stop
not up
this
the ass.
conversation, please.
You want a Ford probe, not up your ass.
Would you drop this conversation, please?
Your voice is going hoarse. Wow.
Fuck.
You want a non-ass Ford probe.
Are you
Whoa.
serious? Whoa, what are you fucking doing, man?
Why did you just do that? You want to not swerve like that?
All we asked you about was probes.
I'm not putting up with this shit the rest of the way to Toronto.
Kurtz, I'm gonna have to drive if you do that again.
Please
I'm
don't
driving.
swerve in the
It's
road.
my car, so don't fucking do this again. I gratefully said I would take you to Toronto. I'm not putting up with this shit.
That's
the rest
fine,
of
but
the
what
way.
if there's a
We're
cop
not
in there?
even
Why
on
did you
Shelburne yet
swerve?
if You're doing this. So knock it off.
Why did you swerve?
You'd be fucked if there was a cop, and he would have completely busted
You
you
would've
for
been totally
reckless
arrested.
driving. For no reason, too, and only you would be able to pull
And
that
I
off.
would have been like, take him to jail, officer. Take him to jail. And then I would have driven your car home, and you would have gone to the
then gotten
and
a
then
probe.
got probed. You would have gotten that probe for free. And I'm not talking about the Ford probe. I'm talking
Shut the
about
fuck
the,
up right now.
Slip the salami.
That's what I figured you were talking about. That's disgusting.
Wow, you want to learn to drive like in a
I
straight
am
line
learning
there,
to
son?
drive.
Why did you swerve like that? Though? That was crazy.
Because I was about to lose my mind with you, and I figured it'd be better if I fucking pulled off the road to smarten the two of you
That's
out.
fine, but you don't have
Doesn't
to.
really work.
We're just talking about the probe.
You know, if you don't want the probe, you can always go for the tube steak.
Talking.
The tube steak.
Oh, that's disgusting. Cam came up with that one.